Hi. This week has been a really interesting journey for me. I am about to host a retreat in Ibiza called Through the Portal, and I personally have been walking through my own portals of transformation and understanding on a deeper level the ideas behind alchemy and the portals that we can create ourselves. Constantly being asked to walk through portals to access higher information, higher frequencies, go through this process of inner alchemy. So I wanted to touch on what the idea is, because I think people start on the spiritual path thinking that we're going to find peace. We're going to be free. If we just connect to source, if we just connect to God, we are going to be free of all suffering. That's not the case, because suffering is the path of the spiritual journey. It's alchemizing the suffering and finding the power that it gives us. Finding that power is how we create, is how we transform our reality. And that's it. You can probably stop watching the video there. So I'm joking. Alchemy is the process of going into your challenges, into the repeating patterns, in understanding your innermost self and seeing what gold it has for you. Years and years and years ago, alchemy was turning lead into gold. If you were an alchemist, you turned lead into gold. You worked with the chemicals, you worked with chemistry to transform something into something else. And it was very mysterious, and there was a lot of symbolism, a lot of kind of metaphor. Nobody really understands it. And alchemists have been kind of tarnished. You think of a witch, the witches have been tarnished. It's not something that we actively speak about, even though it's where we all need to go if we really want to become the conscious creators of our reality, rather than have our future determined by our past. So inner alchemy is the process of transformation. It's transforming your inner and your inner world. It's transforming and synchronizing your inner world so that your outer world becomes aligned and reflects that. Because if you have a look at your outer reality right now, your life, your career, your relationships, they're all reflecting the kind of how it's made up in your internal world. So if you want to change the outside, you have to change the internal reality, because the external reality is a projection of your mind. So you want to go, whatever you're just trying to fix the outside, you're just rearranging the furniture. The same suffering, the same challenges are all going to just show up in different ways in different places, until you choose the path of alchemy to transform them. People think of alchemy and the words like magic might come up. It's people think that maybe it's living this life of love and light. It's just it's light. This spiritual path is about coming light. It's about releasing suffering. I'm going to meditate for 12 hours a day so I can release suffering. That's not the truth. If you believe that you have to meditate for 12 hours a day, I'd question why. What's the calling behind it? What is the calling behind it? We'll just leave it there. It's not just following the light, it's transforming the darkness so that you find the light, so that you become the light. That's the process of alchemy. It's like we are humans in a material body. Like, our material body is very dense. The process of enlightenment is raising your vibration to such a frequency that, we kind of transcend our material body. This is a long and slow devotional practice that transcends this lifetime, and just moving towards love and light is bypassing, and you're creating more density rather than releasing it. So we don't want to kill our ego. We don't want to kind of radically reach enlightenment because we think it's going to release all suffering. No, we want to find our suffering. We want to look really deeply into our patterns, into our challenges, into the kind of emotions that control us, so that we can alchemize them and they will transform into light. So imagine an emotion that sat in your body as a dense energy because you're resisting it, you're fighting it, it's controlling you. It has a lot of power. And as you sit with it, you look at it, you understand it, it's able to release and let go. And that's the process of alchemy. You're kind of transforming the power of anger, say, into creativity, into passion. And then with that creativity and passion, what are you inspired? What's your inspired next move? So that's alchemy. If you have a look at any situation in your life right now, and maybe think into it, how is this shaping my reality? What are the emotions behind this? What do I need to look at? What do I need to sit with? And then actually sit with it, go through a process of understanding it, what it might be teaching you, and you will sit with the emotions, the sensations that come up in your body, because it's not just awareness. Alchemy, we cannot think our way out of suffering. We have to go into the body. Our body holds the codes. Our body is the frequency that we're vibrating at. So it holds memory, trauma, experiences, karma. It is all held in our body. So if you think about when you get angry, where does the anger sit? Is it in your shoulders? Is it in your solar plexus? Is it in your heart? Is it in your throat? Where does it sit? And then how can you understand it, talk to it, sit with it long enough, and you will feel the emotion release. You will feel it become lighter. That's it transforming. And as this density transforms, this emotion transforms, your frequency rises because you're becoming lighter. You're vibrating at a higher frequency. Where people get mixed up with this is they think that just by being positive, oh, I've been really low this week, I've been in a really low vibration, I can't help but think negatively about myself. No, that's not, this isn't the same thing. That's not just because you're going through a challenge. If you're avoiding that challenge, that's creating density. If you're working with, sitting with, being honest with yourself, actively trying to, actively alchemizing what's going on inside of you, that's raising your vibration. That is the process of alchemy, because you're becoming lighter, because these emotions are not weighing you down. You know what they are. You know that next time you can see your pattern, you can see your challenge as it comes around again, because it undoubtedly will, until you fully learned the lesson. Every time we peel back a new layer, we head up the spiral, and until we're able to transcend that pattern or piece of karma or shadow or whatever, and we're able to transcend it, and it will change. You will see a different facet of it. You'll see a different dimension of this, and you'll be able to have a new awareness, and you will have new awareness, new knowledge, new wisdom, so that you can transform this. So you can't think your way out of suffering, through this path. You can't think your way to lightness. You have to really go into the body. You have to go into the different processes, into the different things that are alive for you, so that you can have a new awareness of them, understand them, feel them, release them, and release them in any way that feels called to you. Make this a ritual, make this a devotional practice, make this sacred. It's not a fast process. It's going to take you at least this lifetime. You've probably been doing it for lifetimes before now. And you're probably going to have lifetimes after. I do have a joke with my friends that this is my last lifetime, because I have alchemized so much in my life and I am done. But I know it doesn't work like that. And me actually resisting another lifetime is probably going to give me about 10 million more lifetimes. So the trick is not to resist, because resisting is going to create more density. And in alchemy, we are transforming. We're not bypassing, we're going into it. We have to put if we think about transformation, and I used to be a jeweler, so I used to make jewelry. I used to start with a lump of gold, melt it down, transform it into a ring, into treasure, into something beautiful. We'd start with a lump of gold that I would have to put under extreme heat pressure, so extreme heat, so that it would be molten. So if you think about anger in the body, I have to sit with it. I have to really focus my attention on it. It becomes molten, and then it's able to be transformed. So then when it's molten, it's able to be either poured into a mold, it's able to be poured into a mold that is then workable into something new. And that is how emotions, you can transform emotions. That is alchemy. It's not complicated, it's not magic, it's not mysterious. It is just takes awareness, it takes love, it takes devotion, and it takes patience and understanding that we're not trying to escape our reality. We're working with our reality, because our reality is our purpose. It is whatever life you're living, that is your purpose, to live it fully, to understand it, understand why you're given these challenges, these things to overcome, these magical synchronicities to follow, because like life all around you is talking to you and it's pointing you in the next right direction. While ever you are distracted or numbing or avoiding or resisting or bypassing, you're not living your life, you're not living your dharma or your purpose. And so you're going to keep on creating the loop, the knot is going to get tighter and tighter and tighter. So throughout this process of alchemy, it will reconnect you to your creativity, to your life force energy. If we think about Kundalini, she is the fire that helps you alchemize. She's gonna fire through you, help you alchemize, and take you towards your highest potential. She is evolving your consciousness as she flows through you. This alchemy is the process of shadow work. It is making the unconscious conscious. It is, and in doing all of this, we're so connected to our intuition, to our creativity. The ideas will drop in of what you want to create next. You will be handed magical synchronicities because you're aligned internally. The synchronicities you're seeing out there is reflecting your inner alignment. Yes, you might have angels and guides backing you and helping you, supporting you. You might be receiving downloads and messages. They're all helping you with your inner alignment, moving you forward to create the life that you're here to live. So my advice, if you are on this path of alchemy, if you're dedicated and devoted to it, would be to, the suffering you're experiencing is where you need to go. That's where the gold is. The cave you fear to enter holds the gold you seek. That is where your transformation is. That's where the alchemy is. And you need to sit with it, understand it. So awareness is the key. Awareness is the first step. Awareness, acceptance, alchemy, action. Having awareness, loving acceptance, you sit with it, you understand it, you alchemize it, you take inspired action outside of the suffering, in alignment with a new future. That is the process to go through. That is what will change your life. Just be gentle with yourself throughout the process. Find support. If you're in a place where you're looking for more support, if you're looking into starting this as a devotional journey to yourself, I have an incredible mini program that you can do called Know Thyself. Knowing thyself is inner alchemy. So if you want to learn more about that, you can read, the link is in the description. And yeah, I would love to know what you're alchemizing, if there's any tools or practices that really help you with alchemy, or if there's something that you're really struggling with, you can just leave me a comment. And if you've enjoyed this, if this has been helpful, please hit the like and the subscribe button to stay up to date with videos, more videos like this. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon.